Anyway, I haven't posted in a while. The most exciting news lately has been, guess what? I have teeth. I can chomp again. Braces kind of screwed up my teeth because I had to take my braces out to join the Army, and they were all in weird positions, and they moved out, and they fell out. Another good thing is, which was really embarrassing, I couldn't smile for years. I'd go, and people are like, why aren't you smiling? It's like, because I look like a hick. No offense to hicks. I just would like better teeth, but I don't know. Anyway, I wish I would have never gotten braces. I don't think they're as important as people make them out to be. But, yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, in Japan and other stuff, they think the crooked teeth are cute, or at least they did the last time I saw the fad. I guess in Thailand, I have a relative who wanted braces, or not a relative, but, well, yeah, kind of, a step relative who wanted braces, and it's like, don't do it. Don't do it. No. I mean, I had great doctors and everything, but it was just not worth it. Plus, I had to fill a bunch of cavities from where I didn't get the food out of my teeth. I've still got another cavity to go. I am keeping that dentist in business. Anyway, my $1 million mouth, and it wasn't worth it. I mean, it was worth it to have nice teeth now, but I mean, I had okay teeth before I got the braces. Anyway, in other news, I've lost 7.2 pounds this week. A lot of that was just food, because I'd been overeating to the point that the food was weighing me down. Like, if you eat an entire pizza, when you step on the scale, it'll be 5 more pounds once it goes through you. You lose it again. That's kind of what my 7.2 pounds were. And I'm dealing well with the hunger pains. I use Brussels sprouts to break it because I love Brussels sprouts. But I'm kind of getting sick of Brussels sprouts at the same time. But I'm going to have to find another thing like cabbage. Oh, I ate some sauerkraut one day when I was real hungry. But I'm getting better. I'm learning to eat when I'm hungry and not a huge amount. And now my next goal is going to be to eat only at certain times. Like, I should get hungry around dinner or around lunch and stuff like that. Sorry about my thought blocks that happen sometimes. Speaking of, I have a new friend who's like, oh, you're just lying. You're a terrible person. You're self-centered. You're narcissistic, but I wish you well. And it's like, whatever, man. I've been interviewed by so many doctors, and most of them, I mean, at first, when I was having psychosis a lot, or psychotic behavior frequently, I did look like I was manic. And the first time I took Prozac, I also became manic, but now I'm doing pretty good on that. It makes me feel better. But, yeah, Prozac is my favorite medicine. It really does help a lot because it helps me feel oriented. Because if after my head injury, like, I kind of felt like I was like drifting through reality. Head injury caused by many factors at the same time, which it's a wonder I'm not dead. I should be dead, but I'm not. I should also have been put in prison, but I was not. But we won't get into that too much. Yeah, they keep, oh, well, whatever. Anyway, still trying to get $5 million from Putin after taxes in the house. After taxes, I guess I can't go to Galena because of the lead, so he can just give me like 700,000 K. Or is that how you say it? I'm not good with big numbers and money. I don't know. I just want a nice house and the compensation for making me a major target of everything from Putin. I know I'm not trying to be like greedy or anything. My life is kind of destroyed. I had to spread all over the internet to stop them. What I did was I ran around ties with all the celebrities who were doing the machines, and that way, if they were to call me out, everyone would know all of a sudden. They're trying to gradually introduce it to us and see, how it's going to be seen in the public eye. I'm not happy about it. If you really wanted to help me, they could have helped me when I was in Virginia, when I didn't know how to take care of myself, wasn't taking care of myself, and yet they wanted to chase me and stuff, and I was crazy. No help there, no, are you okay, no anything. They just wanted to scream at me, and it was pointless. And, yeah, and also that headache that I had for 8.5 months. If Madonna is such a saint, why didn't she stop the headache by, being like, oh, well, we kind of goofed up a little bit. She didn't even have to admit it. Now she has to deal with it. But she wouldn't have had to have said that she helped. I mean, no, when I talk about Madonna, and I know I sound totally stupid when I say this, or like I'm crazy, but she advocates the weapons. And I'm like, well, if they really cared that much, they could have helped me during that 8.5 month headache. It was excruciating. And I say headache. That thing from the time I got up till the time I went to bed was aching. And then the pressure released, and oh my gosh, I thought I was going to die. And people were so rude to me, and I'm like, there's something seriously wrong up there. I need help now. And, yeah, so I'm not going to whine about that too much. I was hoping that Putin will come through, pay me the $5 million after taxes in the house, But I found a lot of houses that are like 500,000, and some of them are nicer than the more expensive ones. I liked Galena, but like I said, lead, and I don't need to be any dumber. God knows. Anyway, and I'm not trying to hurt myself. Back to when you're hearing voices, a lot of times they're things you haven't dealt with, they're things you've hidden from, and Death Star's kind of got that in cyanide. But I mean, it would be better if crap. It would be better if they. What was I saying? No. It would be better if they wanted to help us. I don't know where I lost. I get thought blocks all the time. So anyway, it's real pleasant when you're just standing there and like, okay, and I'm not going to whine about that because it's something I'm learning to deal with. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, we're talking about voices, and they're things that you need to deal with a lot of times. Disorganized schizophrenics, they appear to have some sort of like relation to a stroke or a dementia, or they have, I don't know, something happens in their brain and they're totally different. They never get better. They talk and ramble and do other weird things. But that doesn't make sense because part of their brain is changed or damaged. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert. In fact, if you heard me a few years ago, like what I said, schizophrenia is more like a symptom than it is an illness, because we're all different. There are many types of schizophrenia, and some of us have one type while others have another. But anyway, with my schizophrenia, it was more that I needed to face things more and to stop being pathetic. Now, I have this issue with domination and submission, and it's because a lot of people have really dominated the living daylights out of me. And I've just gotten used to being more submissive because I'm not the sharpest, I'm not the leader, and I'm not necessarily feeling sorry for myself. The only thing I feel sorry about is my growing up and being in special ed. I do feel sorry for myself for that, and I will continue to. I'm just annoyed with the psychotronic stuff. They were so irresponsible, and they didn't help at all. Yeah, pills help. Latuda is wonderful. So is Prozac. They make me feel good. I got memory problems. No. Hey, if your mirror brain went through what my brain went through, you'd be like, I got memory problems too. So anyway, pray that Putin is like, yes, I want to give Kayla the $5 million after taxes and the $700K budget. I know that sounds insane, but it's been a long time. I lost my 20s. I was in a lot of pain. People get like way more than that for this kind of stuff. I'm not trying to be greedy. I just want to live out my life and be comfortable. Yeah, they really didn't have to do what they did. And Putin knows he incited some of it. It was just like the never ending punishment. Again, I should have just gone to prison, going to jail. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'll leave it there. I'm sure you're done with my rambling. It's not interesting.